Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be switching out my perfume tray, which I am super ready and excited for. I don't know why I feel like November took forever. I feel like I played with so many fragrances in this tray. I moved them around so many times. I decluttered some, and here are the ones that are staying that I really enjoyed. Some of them I still need to wear some more because I might be a little iffy with, but for the most part, they're all beautiful scents that I am enjoying. And towards the last bit of the month, I did have a cold, so I haven't been able to wear fragrance the way that I usually do. So I'm just itching to clean this tray up and fill it up with new fragrances for the month of December. Now I am craving different scents. So this tray might be a little unexpected because December is usually the month where I go like the most gourmand, the most like thick and sweet. But since I have so many gourmands recently on my trays, I just want something different for December. I want like, surprisingly, I'm craving a little bit more florals, and not too much because I'm not the most floral person, but I am just craving something different. So I am going to put fragrances that I haven't reached for in a really long time so that we have something different to chat about in the month of December. And you guys know how I do it. I pick my tray and that is kind of what I focus on for the month. So these fragrances that are going to be put on the tray are the ones that I'm going to be giving detailed reviews on, wearing them, and really just trying to get some dents into my bottles. This is just my hobby and this is just what I love to do. So I'm super duper excited about it. And I love that I have so many girlfriends that I can share that with. So with that said, let's jump right into the perfume tray. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clear up the bottles that are on my tray. I'm going to give it a little wipe down and then we're going to get onto filling up the tray. All right, so now that it is all cleaned up, I am going to start off with Blanche Bête. This is going to be the first fragrance that I put on the tray, and I haven't really been able to play with this one as much as I would like. I do know that I really love it, or at least like it a lot, because I did haul this a few months ago, so I haven't had it for a very long time, but I do want to wear it some more. This is just like a very musky, powdery, almost like tonic fragrance. Really nice, and I'm super duper excited to wear it this month so that I can get deeper into this fragrance. Next up, we have Pink Me Up, which is one that I just see myself wearing like for New Year's Eve or just during anything that is a little dressy for the holidays, like very glam makeup, very girly. It's just a very girly fragrance to me. It is flirty and fun and just makes me think of just being really put together and pretty, and I'm very excited to wear this one. Next up, we have a discontinued fragrance, but I want to wear it. I don't want it to go bad. And many of you guys have told me that it doesn't bother you when I talk about these, and I kind of like to talk about them in case you ever run into them anywhere. You kind of know like what to expect or if it's something that you might like. So this one is a flanker from LANCOME, La Vie Belle, and this is Low Intense, I believe it's the name. I will put the name on the screen, but this one just has a beautiful whipped cream, and I believe it's hazelnuts base, so it just makes it very creamy, very cozy, and just super sweet. I love this flanker so much. Next up, I'm going to be putting this fragrance that I fell in love with. I did have it when I first started getting into collecting perfumes. I ended up decluttering it and I regretted it, and now that I have it back, I'm just super excited to wear this fragrance. I feel like it's very unique, it's very beautiful, and it just makes me feel very feminine and pretty, and that is Lalique Soleil. This is a beautiful fragrance that has cardamom. I believe it has coffee. I don't remember the notes too good, but it's not super gourmand. There's still like this very beautiful perfumey aspect to it, and that's just my favorite part about it. It just feels very feminine and pretty and expensive, and I just love it so much. Next up, this is one of my all-time favorite winter fragrances. I love to wear this time of the year. It's one of my cozy fragrances for Christmas movie nights, for being cozy at home and just enjoying my home, which is one of my favorite things to do. I'm such a home person. And this is Prada Infusion Diamond. If you want to smell like an almond cookie, this is your girl. She is so sweet and a little powdery, and just, I love the bottle, super pretty. That color, it's like a periwinkle mix of like blue and lilac or something. I love this so much. So I'm very excited to start wearing this fragrance. Next up, we have a fragrance that I just want to make up my mind about. I remember really loving this in Puerto Rico. I remember the longevity being amazing. I remember it being very long wearing, and I just felt very flirty and pretty with this on. But the last few times that I've tried to wear it, I have kind of picked up more on like a harsher side of this fragrance and a little bit more sharp. So I was a little bit sensitive to it, but I want to wear it this month to make sure and really wear it and see what I think about it. And this is Burberry, my Burberry blush. It's such a girly, pretty scent, but I feel like I'm kind of picking up more on the jasmine lately. So we shall see how it goes with this fragrance this month. Next up, I'm going to be adding 2 more Burberry fragrances, and these are very popular. The first one is going to be the original Burberry Her fragrance, which has gotten so powdery lately. Like, the more that this bottle sits, it just gets very powdery, strawberry. It's like very fluffy. But I'm also going to be adding Burberry Her Elixir, which is funny. When I first got this one, I wasn't too crazy about it, and I remember saying like I didn't really find them too different, or I wasn't sure if it was worth it to own both, but I have really grown to love this flanker. So I'm going to be putting both on the tray because I want to layer this with Bath & Body Works Strawberry Snowflakes. I've kind of been craving that combo. So I'm going to be adding these 2 to the tray. And it's looking like a Burberry type of month because, guys, I have another Burberry fragrance, and this one I was very excited. It's a new release, and I was very excited to wear this for the holiday season, so I am so ready to start wearing this way more this month. And this is Burberry Goddess. Beautiful vanilla and lavender combo. It's a little aromatic. It's a little like fresh, spicy, very feminine, sophisticated, and sweet, but not too gourmand. It is a very unique fragrance in my opinion. Very excited for this one. Next up, I'm going to be adding 2 Dolce & Gabbana fragrances. One of them is an oldie, but this is one of my past signature scents. I used to use this all the time to go to work in 2016, 2017. And this is Dolce & Gabbana, the original Dolce. This is the first one that was released. And this is like a floral scent, but it's like a dewy floral. It's like those morning florals, like that garden that still has like that morning dew. And it's a little refreshing and just juicy. And those florals are not too sharp or dry. It is beautiful. I love this scent so much. And the next one is Dolce Garden. So this one is filled with notes that I absolutely love, like coconut, there's almond milk, there's vanilla in here. I just remember this making me a little sick during summertime, and I could not wear it because it was just too thick. So I actually want to try it out in wintertime and see how I feel about it in colder weather, because the smell of this is beautiful. It's such a beautiful scent. It's a little creamy. It's feminine. It has also a little bit of floral in there, but it's like a milky, smoothed out florals. Very beautiful. So I cannot wait to get a little more deeper into the scent and learn more about it. Next up, I'm going to be adding Tiziana Terenzi Andromeda. And this one is like my going out to dinner, dressing up a little bit more. It's not casual for me, but I really love this fragrance, and it just smells very expensive and luxe. So I'm very excited to wear it a few times this month and really get to know it much better. Next up, I'm going to be adding another commodity fragrance. I have not worn this one that much, so I do want to see how I feel about it. I remember wearing it a few times and actually liking this fragrance, even though I believe it has rose and it's a little bit like more of that scent DNA that I don't truly go for, but there was something about this one that caught my attention, so I do want to wear it some more. And this is Commodity Velvet Personal. This one's definitely one that you can wear casually, but you want to feel a little bit more put together, if you know what I mean. So I'm very excited to wear this one as well. Next up, yet another Burberry fragrance. Whoa, I have like a lot of Burberry perfumes. I didn't realize that. This one is even older than all of the other ones, and this one is Burberry Brit. This is the EDP, and this is just a very cozy, little bit spicy, almondy vanilla scent. Perfect for those days where you just want to feel warm and cozy. So I definitely needed some of that in this tray as well. Next up, I'm going to be adding one of my favorite celebrity fragrances. I don't use it a lot because it's very hard to find, but I definitely want to give it some use because I was playing around with it recently when I did my discontinued Perfumes video, and now I've just been craving this fragrance. This is by Justin Bieber, and this is The Key. Such a beautiful, musky, flirty, juicy, fruity scent. Next up is another old signature scent of mine, very like girl next door, romantic, soft, sophisticated fragrance, and this is Chloe EDP. This is a really small bottle. This is like half an ounce, but it's the perfect size for me to have the fragrance and just remember me wearing it a few years ago and enjoying it again. So very excited for this one as well. Next up, I have LANCOME. This is Musk Diamant. This is a discontinued fragrance and I have not worn it in forever and I have a lot left in this bottle. So I would like to make a little dent in this one so that I can use some of it up. But this is the best musk ever. It is like a little powdery, not sharp at all. It's soft. It's just so beautiful. So very excited for this one. Next up, I'm going to be adding YSL Libre Le Parfum, my favorite flanker out of this line. The other ones don't really work for me. I feel like the honey and the saffron in this one are just perfection. It's sexy. It's very powerful, yet feminine for me because of those notes that they added to it. It's not too masculine. And the bottle is just, I mean, one of the best bottles ever. And last but not least, to finish up December's tray, I'm going to be adding Hermes Twilly de Hermes Eau Poivre. And this one is, I've always told you guys, it's full. It's one of my most unique fragrances. I'm always drawn to it, but then I never wear it. And I'm sure that we have some fragrances that we have that thing with where the scent is so unique, it's so good, but then you don't know where to wear it because I feel like this one's not a casual scent at all. This one's very put together, polished, very sophisticated. I feel like it's like expensive smelling and I just want to wear it. So I need to find a day to put this fragrance on. So there is my December perfume tray. I really like it. I feel like it's refreshing to change the fragrances up. I'm very excited to start wearing these. And I feel like I have a little bit of everything. So I have a little bit of cozy vibes. I have some festive fragrances, some dressed up fragrances, some cozy ones for movie nights. I have a little bit of fruity florals. I am very happy with it. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know which ones you love from this tray, which ones you want to know more about. And with that said, that is going to be it from me today. Thank you so much for being here with me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one.